Hello YouTube, this is DarkOn633. Today we're taking a look at another Star Wars The Force Awakens 6-inch Black Series review. This time we're going to take a look at the standard Snowtrooper that was released in the General Hux wave. Now I finally was able to find this figure at my Target, and unfortunately was not able to find a Hux in the same case when I was there, but I at least was able to get this along with 3 other figures from the recent wave, which include Ahsoka, Kanan, and Luke Skywalker based on his New Hope design. So I was really happy to get a hold of those, but it is unfortunate that I was not able to find Hux or Asti, even though I don't really need him anymore since he was not as featured in the film. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the box as normal, and since we're kind of going back a bit, obviously the number will be a little bit earlier on the line, since the Snowtrooper, the standard one, was number 12 in the releases. Shows a picture of a Snowtrooper. There isn't much difference there. And it just shows a quick bio of the Snowtroopers on the back there. So overall the box is pretty much the same. Anyways, we'll take a look at the Snowtrooper. Now, I already reviewed the Toys R Us exclusive First Order Snowtrooper Officer, so the overall sculpt of the figure is pretty much the exact same, except for the fact that he does not feature the orange pauldron piece. So articulation wise, you're going to have the exact same thing. His head is in a ball joint. It's really tight on this version, except it is a little bit loose looking back and forth. His shoulders are ball jointed, so they work really nicely there. And the pauldron is not really in the way in this version, so you're not going to have a problem there. He has ball joints in the elbows, and it can actually swivel as well. Bended just a little under 90 degrees. His hands just swivel. I think he actually does have a cut, yeah. So it actually has ball jointed wrists. It's been a while since I looked at the Snowtrooper figure. He does have full waist rotation, and it can kind of look back and forth. Not by a whole lot, though. He has outward hip movements, but the skirt piece does get in the way. He can also sit as well. However, just like the officer, it can't really bend it in a way where it's really comfortable to sit. He does have swivels as well. Double joints in the knees. But this one's a little bit tight on mine, so it's hard to get into the inner joint there. But as you can see, you finally got it done there. And then, his feet can pivot. And that's it, pretty much it for articulation. His weapon is the exact same thing that was seen on the First Order Snowtrooper Officer. And it's still a really nice army builder for what it needs to do. Anyway, so we'll be back to look at the other troopers that we got so far from The Force Awakens. And with the release of the Snowtrooper, my entire team of the First Order troopers are rounding up pretty nicely. The only troopers at this moment that are currently out that I do not own are the ones that were released with the TIE Fighter, or the TIE Fighter Pilot in general, and I do not have the First Order Snowtrooper Officer that was released in one of the multi-packs that was exclusive to a certain store, but I forgot what it was. I think, if I remember correctly, it was actually either the Entertainment Earth one or the BBTS one. I get all the multi-packs confused. But I still think this is a really nice roundup, and I think Hasbro's done a really nice job releasing the different versions of the troopers in the 6-inch scale. While the 3 3/4 inch scale is pretty much preferable, one of the best lines for a lot of mainline Star Wars collectors, it's still really nice that it also transitioned really well to the 6-inch scale as well. So I highly recommend picking up several of these Snowtroopers if you want a whole kind of snow display on the Starkiller base. And I really think it's a really nice set to have in general. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, and check out Hirotaku. Also, please check down the other channels down below, and I'll be back to bring more Star Wars reviews. But for now, I'll be seeing you on YouTube. Bye.